Hey, this is Daniel Norton. I'm here in my studio in New York City with Justin.
Hello.
And today I want to talk a little bit about softboxes, which I've done some videos on before, but the idea is the softbox has the word soft in the title, right? But it doesn't necessarily mean the softbox is soft, right? Because soft in lighting is based on the size relative to your subject. So a very small softbox like this one could in fact produce hard light, right? On a subject, because if I'm shooting, let's say, a 3/4 shot on Justin, we can see that it's smaller than that. And the more I back it up, the smaller it will be relative to him as well. So this size box here, a 1 by 1.3, might be soft if I put it really close and just photograph his head, because it's roughly the same size. But not that I measured your head, but yeah, I can kind of. But it's definitely smaller than his body. So why would you even bother to use a softbox? And if you want hard light, well, there's more to a softbox than that, right? There's diffusion on the front and the way it spreads the light, the control of the light. So there's other reasons to use it than just making a soft light. So today I thought we'd make hard light with a softbox, right? So let's do it. I'm just going to do a single light portrait, something really kind of casual, kind of indie musician, right? This is if you shoot a lot of indie musicians, this is what you want to do. This is basically the shot. So I'm just going to throw it on my Profoto here. I've got the gray background. I have him relatively close to it. The reason for that is I want possibly some light, depending on my angle, to hit the background, or for it to go dark. We'll kind of play around with it a little bit. If I definitely wanted the background to go super dark every time, I'd give myself more space. But like I said, I want to mix it up a little bit. So again, that's pretty good, I think, to start with. I'm going to angle it down a smidge. There we go. Okay, so I've got my Canon here. Again, like we always do, I'm going to turn the flash off, and I'm going to set a base exposure. We're going to go f8 250 100 ISO. I'm shooting with a relatively wide lens. Not that you'll be able to see that, hopefully, because, yep, no light in the shot. So
I'm going to give you my best indie musician pose.
Nice. Perfect. All right, here we go. So let me turn the light on, because this is the best pose coming out right now. All right, I'm throwing TTL on. I'm going to turn off my C and my B heads, which aren't active right now anyways. And we're just going to see what we get. All right, so I'm going a little bit wide. And here we go. All right, that felt very indie.
And I feel indie.
Oh, yeah.
I don't play any instruments at all, but I feel like I could pick up a guitar right now and sit at a campfire and play something.
For sure. So, all right, so I got my sandbag in the background, which sometimes I don't care about, but I feel like today that's not a good thing, so I'll get rid of it. I wasn't planning on showing the ground, but I kind of like the, when you're shooting indie, you always want to like have the roll of paper on the ground and stuff, you know, all part of it. So like I said, it's very shadowy, it's very punchy. It's a little overexposed, which I'm not surprised. So I'm going to just switch to manual now, and I'm going to drop down half a stop. You could just mess around with TTL and exposure compensation, but since I'm going to switch to manual eventually anyways, I figured I'll just do it. Here we go. Yeah, there we go. Now we've got this kind of moody light. Now when you're working with this, it's always a good idea to talk to your subject and show them, so he knows, right? If you turn it much further, you're going to go completely in shadow. So he can mess around, he can look towards the light for like the inspirational songs. Yeah, we can definitely play around with it, right? And get some different looks. You know, that's very, your hair is gigantic.
Yeah, I got big old hair.
The hair is just like...
Due for the haircut.
Yeah.
I actually got a haircut last week and it's already like this.
I do not have that problem, at least not where you do. Right. So yeah, it's like we can play around with this, get the different vibe going on, you know. And again, even with any kind of hard light source, right? If we wanted our shadows to fill in a bit, you could use a fill card or something on the shadows. Yeah, I'm just going to bring this around a little bit more.
I'm trying to work with the light.
Yeah, he's working it.
Work the light.
Yeah, and I can turn the modeling light on too, which helps. There we go. And we'll see what that looks like. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. That's. I love how big and distorted it looks. It's crazy. Love it. I swear at one point my hair looked like that. Good. Nice. A couple more. Just like that. Nice and simple. Oops. Good, good, good. Good. Yeah, nice and simple, creating kind of a hard-ish light. We can see the shadows under his nose and under his lips especially. You can see it's showing the detail. Quick fall off. The hair is great though. And you know, honestly, close to this wall like this, we don't need another light source. It actually works pretty well. You could use a speed light for this. There's so many different ways to do this kind of thing. But let's do some of this. I'm going to back it up a bit. Backing it up is going to make it even harder. Yeah, exactly. And I'm going to make it even punchier. Come up like that. I remember I switched it off of TTL, so I'll put it back on. And let's just see what we get here. Right, that should give us, yeah, now the background's gray again. You know, so work towards a little bit like you're on stage, like you're like, oh. Yeah, so like up like this.
You want me to go towards the back?
No, towards the light.
Oh, towards the light.
Yeah, like you're looking at it like, yeah, there we go. Good, good, good. Do one shot like that, see what that looks like. See, now we've got hardcore, you know, look how hard that light is. And again, it's from a softbox. So you can definitely produce that vibe if you want. It feels very, actually it's kind of cool. That would probably look good in like, yeah, it's kind of grungy.
Album cover.
Yeah. Do they make albums anymore? I guess they do. Actually, a record store did. Somebody makes them, not you.
Somebody has to be making something.
Yes. Do they still make vinyl? Yes. Good.
That's the classic. You don't
Yeah.
look at the camera.
Yeah, exactly.
You gotta look somewhere else.
Exactly. I'm looking somewhere else to get inspiration for my music. So we'll do one final thing because we made it really hard there. Let me move it as close as I possibly can. Let's make this thing.
Maybe I can get more indie is if I like cross my arms.
Yeah, cross your arms. Yeah, that's definitely more indie.
But, like everything like my acting teacher tells me is like the last thing you want to do is cross your arms, it just closes you off and it looks so awkward sometimes. That's film.
But yeah,
pictures.
but hey, you know. Well, no, it's true. Unless you want to be closed off,
yeah.
right? I mean, maybe you want to be closed off.
People do that does this and it actually creates tension and makes you uncomfortable.
No, you want to alleviate tension. All right, so the light's above. Let's see what this looks like. I think you have to bring your chin up a smidge.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
Like
Superior.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's kind of like bad but good light. You know, that's kind of one of those
I can
things.
only see from over here. I mean, over here it looks like artsy.
Yeah, exactly. That's the vibe. That's what my mom says. Yeah, and we've got this like big. That's the shot. You need a guitar. Where's your guitar?
Yeah, no, I feel like I'm like straight trying to thug and I'm no
Yeah.
thug. like I'm like
Drop it a little bit more.
Like a Biggie pose or something.
Yeah.
All right, let's try this again. That ain't as cool as Biggie.
Nope. Fjord. Okay, do you go straight up with the chin though?
Just
Yeah,
straight
yeah,
up.
just straight up like you're
Yes.
singing inspiration. Yeah. We'll see how that shapes you.
Oh!
And he's got the inspiration. Yeah, exactly. And we can see here the light's a bit softer, you know, but still kind of punchy and hard. So I think, hopefully, we've illustrated, right? We hope to illustrate. Hopefully, we illustrate something when we do these things. It's hard to really say, but yeah, I mean, the point here is that just because the word soft isn't there, it doesn't mean it's soft, right? What a softbox gives you is diffusion. A softbox gives you the ability to shape the light and, you know, some accessories like grids and stuff. But the size of the light relative to your subject is what makes it hard or soft. So you can get hard light with the softbox, you can get soft light with the softbox. You cannot get soft light with the hard box, though. That's a different video.
Yeah.
Because that thing is tiny, and you're not going to get soft light.
talking about.
Yeah, and most people don't know what a hard box is. Go ahead. We'll put a link to the hard box in the description. Although I'll probably never use one in the video. But yeah, the hard box. Anyways, I will put in the description though a link to Justin, so you guys can follow him. Yep, guys, be sure to follow me, Daniel Norton Photographer. Be sure to subscribe to Adorama TV so you see all these videos. And I'll see you next time on set.